Tony, winter's looming. What should we be doing?
Yeah, it's certainly cooling off and there's going to be a few frosts. I mean, from an irrigation point of view with the K-line, probably time to kick them against the fence and keep them out of harm's way for the winter. If you've got ball valves on your system, probably pay to have them half open. Either open, fully open or fully closed. They're going to split in the frost, so whilst we'd love to sell you some more in the spring, it'd be best to avoid that.
So the secret is that you sort of just quietly crack them, you don't leave them wide open or closed?
Not fully open, not fully closed.
Tony, do the pipes handle the frost?
The polyethylene pipes all handle the frost quite comfortably, really, so nothing to really worry about that. I wouldn't disconnect them as such, because then vermin and rubbish gets in them and you've got to flush them out again in the spring. So keep them capped, but and preferably not pressurised.
Yeah, you said to kick them underneath the trees. Do you put them on the sunny side?
It doesn't really matter. No, they're quite comfortable wherever. So no, just out of the road somewhere.
They say, Tony, that the best time to plant a tree is either 20 years ago or today. Is the same to be said for irrigation?
Absolutely. I mean, we look at a lot of the older schemes about and marvel at how cheap they went in, but in their day I'm sure they were quite expensive, and today's definitely the cheapest day to start planning and looking at your irrigation's requirements for the future. It's never going to get any cheaper.
Now, people are converting into irrigation. There's obviously a bit of a lead time.
Yeah, absolutely. Right now is the time to start looking. If you're expecting to irrigate next spring, it's quite a process, and the consent process is fraught with hurdles, and then even the design side to get the right result, or the thing, it doesn't want to be rushed. You want to look at the options, and there are cheaper ways of doing the job. You don't want to rush it and just take the first example that's given to you.
What about modifying existing schemes or whatever you've got and you're using on your farm?
It really does pay today to look at your efficiencies and particularly running costs. You shouldn't be running at a higher pressure than you need to. That's just burning more energy, and there are some significant savings to be had from probably tidying up what you've got.